Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes. We are playing on our level 4 now, Super Reflex, Martial Arts Super Reflex Scrapper, Silver Phoenix, and we have 1700 experience and 2300 influence, and we're in the middle of a mission where we are going into a rave by the skulls because they're a rave that the skulls are attacking. So we're going to the party and we're going to try to protect the people from the skulls. So we're level 4 now. We're heading toward level 5. It's still double experience weekend. And you can see this person cowering in front of me. So now this is a warehouse. The map, you'll notice, is not too dissimilar from the one we were in before with the vending machines and stuff. But you'll see that the colors are different. There's going to be graffiti and stuff on the walls, and these people are having a rave, and the skulls have invaded it. And there's Hellions too. Alright, so I don't know which way to go first, so we'll just go this way. So these guys are white con minions, so they should be no problem. Oh, and I should have mentioned this actually. To turn the camera and yourself, you hold down the right mouse button and spin. To turn without turning yourself, like if you want to look at the front of your character, you hold the center mouse button. Now that can get you off, so to recenter you just zoom all the way in and zoom out and it'll recenter. And I really should take sprint off. And here's something new. That is a female skull member. When the game first launched, oh ouch, I'm going to get attacked here. When the game first launched, oh, this could be trouble. When the game first launched, there were no girl skulls. There were no girls on most of the villain teams except like the Carnies. And I think one or two others. It was mostly the Carnies that had females. The skulls never did. Keep missing because he's one level above me. And now we leveled up, so now they have no chance. As you can see, as a scrapper, you put out a lot of damage really fast, and you do have enough defense to kind of hold up, although most of our defenses aren't in yet. We also have some decent hit points right now. Our hit points are 156. Started out as about 100, if you remember right. Okay, we're done over here. Let's go this way. And you can see all the lights. This is from the rave. It's pretty cool. Are these guys playing around a pinball machine or something? Oh, it looks like a jukebox. There's another girl skull. It's nice to see equal opportunity employment by the skulls. And I received my first piece of invention salvage. So salvage is what you use to make inventions. So we got a simple chemical. And so you can use that when you put a bunch of salvage together. You can invent your own enhancements, and then when you get certain enhancement inventions, you can make sets of enhancements and they give you little bonuses, and we can talk all about that as time goes on. Obviously for a level 5 character we don't have to worry about it just yet. Alright, so now we are fighting. So these guys were yellow when we walked in the door, right? But because we leveled, they're now white to us. So I'm just burning that yellow inspiration because I certainly don't need 3 of them. So notice the blues, we can basically beat them up in 2 hits. So we got some enhancements. Alright, so now we have some accuracy that's worth it. I'm going to slot an accuracy in here to make sure we hit. And then I'm going to upgrade it. So it's a level 5, so it increases our chance to hit by 8%, which means against a white con minion our base is 75. So it's actually a little higher than that for martial arts, I think. Martial arts is slightly more accurate than normal. And so it's about 75-80% chance to hit, and then it's going to be like plus 8%. Seems like there's a little bit of server lag. So a couple of these times I've clicked on something and it hasn't immediately reacted. So I wonder if the server's getting ready to go down. I don't see anything on the globals. And we don't need that extra heal. Oh, there's the skull. Hello. How are you? I'm Silver Phoenix, and I've come to save the people here. And there you go. So now, you're not killing anybody in City of Heroes, you're a hero. So what's happening is you're knocking them out, and then the police come and take them away. And I guess the assumption is they're knocked out long enough that they stay out through the whole mission, and then the police come and wrap up for you. You can see some of these guys have pretty good knockdown. Now you can prevent that as a super reflex scrapper by getting the practice brawler power, but that isn't opened until level 12 or something. Alright, and now we got these guys. Alright. So these guys aren't too bad because they're blue, they're a level below us. That means if there's a boss in here, he should be eminently doable. Because he'll be a level below. And we have to rescue the last person also. So we're in here trying to rescue people. Not hard at all. So now if you're saying, well, where's the challenge in this game? It's coming. The thing is, you're only 5th level here. They're not trying to make it too hard because people who are new wouldn't be able to handle it, right? They wouldn't be able to win. I know what I'm doing, so there's really no risk for me, but somebody who doesn't know what they're doing could easily get killed if the or easily have their character get killed, let's put it that way, if they accidentally over-aggro a spawn or something. I have a really good sense of the aggro distance of these guys and so forth. So it's not that hard for me, but if you're new to the game, it might be very challenging, and so they're trying to keep it easy early on. Now the mission's complete, but I always like to clean up. I know some people don't like that, but that's what I do. My character's a hero, so she wouldn't just leave a bunch of villains running free. Now we're done. And we can go out into Alice Park. Alright, it's now nighttime, by the way, and you can see that I feel like the lights are much nicer than they used to be at night. I don't remember all these really pretty lights at night. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong about that, but it looks newer to me. It looks better to me. Okay, so we now need to go back to our contact. Oh boy. Yep, I'm just aggroed these guys, didn't I? Alright. You're not running away from me, buddy. I just got a couple of enhancements too. And I got some invention salvage, which is nice. Look at all these juicy enhancements that we can sell. Recharge enhancer. I don't think I need to put that on anything, so we'll just sell all this. Now, theoretically, you could put these enhancements on the marketplace up there, but nobody's going to buy them. But that is the sort of thing one can sell as enhancements. I love this music. And we need to level up also. So, let's level up first. And we want to sell our enhancements too, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of them all. Because they were all low level. And training enhancements really don't help you that much. It's really not worth hoarding them. Alright, new level of power. This is going to get us 2 more enhancement slots. Put 1 on Algil and 1 on Stormkick. So now if you look at the enhancements, oh, we just got introduced to a new contact, which is Twin Shot. And I don't really know much about her. I did the last playthrough I did that I'm not going to show. I did some of her mission. I'm not sure how new that is. I don't really know, but I want to keep working on Susan Davies, who's been around since the game launched. Again, I'm trying to have as sort of vanilla as launch and experience as I possibly can with this character. With my other characters, I'll probably do all sorts of the newer stuff, but I want to try to have as much of a vanilla experience with this character as I can, because I love the original game, and it's just bringing back memories for me. Okay, so she says, between their drug sales and their robbery, the skulls are like parasites. You're doing well, but don't remember, preparation is a key to success. Don't hesitate to call. Then she gives me another mission. Now we have 2 choices here, and it depends on kind of what you want to do. The first one is, the skulls have been making good progress in their efforts to move superidine on the streets of Atlas Park. So superidine is a drug that can give you superhuman powers temporarily, but it can also have really bad side effects like making you go insane and turning your skin green. And we're going to see some of the people that are souped up on superidine in Skyway City in the not too distant future when we're over level 10. We can't let this continue. I'd like you to patrol Atlas Park and watch for skull activity. So let's go ahead and take that. And I like patrol missions. And so now we're going to go around and patrol Atlas Park. And I mean, this is why I really like the game. What do superheroes do? They go on patrol. So they give you a mission to go on patrol, which is really cool. So one of the things is when you have more than one mission, we only have one, but when you have more than one mission, you can collect it and say select task, and that'll turn it from yellow to red. And if you're on a team, it'll show in everybody's window so they all know which mission if there's 8 people and they each have 3 different missions, it's 24 possible missions, they all know which one we're doing. And it shows in everybody's mission queue. Whoops. Okay, so the first thing we got to do here is click on this. Alright, and now they want us to go over here. So basically this mission was designed to pretty much show you around Atlas Park. By going to all these places, you were learning the map. You were learning where things are. You were slowly seeing the geography of Atlas Park. And we're not getting experience for this, but that's okay, because we are getting around the map and getting to see the map. And I'm just hitting tab here to see if, make sure I see if anything dangerous is around. Shouldn't be too much dangerous here. I mean, there's some Hellions, but they're all low level. These are some big spawns for something that's not a hazard zone. Now what happens is eventually the gray cons are so gray to you that they won't aggro to you. And aggro, by the way, means being aggressive. The greens will attack, though. Is this where I think it is? Hang on. Before we go to our next mission, I want to show this. This is Icon, I believe. Yep, Icon. So Icon is the tailor. And so you can go in here. And I don't know if it still costs influence, but you can go in here and you can talk to the tailor. I think it's this one. And select a costume to modify, and you can pick your first costume, your second costume, whatever. And then you can make changes, right? And then this will tell you how much influence it costs. So let's say, for example, and we've got 4,000 influence available. Let's say, for example, I wanted to change her hair, right? and change it to looped braids. Oh, that doesn't cost anything. I'm surprised. Maybe they've even, for the server, maybe they've turned stuff off. Let's just see. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything. So we can get another costume, whatever we want. Right now I'm not going to actually do that, but you can like give yourself a secret identity. You can give yourself 3 or 4 different costumes, whatever you want to do. When the game originally came out, you couldn't get the next costume slot until level 20. So you got one at 20, one at 30, and one at 40. But it seems like they've unlocked all that on the server here. Alright, so our next target, our next patrol target is over here. Notice it's now daylight. So this patrol target is going to take us upstairs to the promenade. And the promenade is where the train station is, so I want to show that too. So we can go up this ramp here. There's other ways to get up here, but that's the easiest way. And we come over here to the train station, right? And I just want to show, this is how you get around the city, right? We go to the train station, you click on it, and you can switch instances if Atlas Park is too full. We're in this one. If there are too many people here, you could switch to a different instance. You can also go to other zones in the city like Kings Row, Steel Canyon, Skyway City, Talos Island, Independence Port, Brickstown, Founders Falls, and so forth. Alright, so now we're going to come over here and click on that. And then we have another one. And so it's taking us to the train station, it's taking us past Icon. So they're basically showing you all of the sites of the town, and when you're done going on patrol, you've seen a huge chunk of the Atlas Park map. Right, so we've been up here, we've been over here, we've been down here now, and so we've seen much of the Atlas Park map. And we're going to have to save this guy, since these guys are roughly our level. I'm going to go ahead and protect him. I don't know why he's just standing there instead of trying to run away, but... And then he gave me extra influence. Alright, Susan Davies. And we can now call her cell, you see. We got past this little breakpoint, so now we can call her. So we call her up, and she says, so the skulls are threatening anyone who won't buy Superidine from them. Pretty good tactic. If we let them keep it up, they'd have the whole zone running scared in no time. Good work. Ask for available missions, and now she says there's something I'd like you to take care of. The skulls of Kings Row. So Kings Row is where the skulls mostly hang out. They are planning to spread their Superidine on the streets of Atlas Park. I'd like you to defeat the skulls and confiscate the Superidine. So we've got to go to another warehouse. I did forget to do something here. So this is Atlas Park. So we're right here. This is Atlas Plaza. This is where we level up, right? Miss Liberty's right there. Our mission is over here. But Atlas Park has a bunch of areas. This is Argosy Industrial. You see there's red around it. This is a rough area for newbies. Back Alley Brawler also is a leveler, if you want to go to him. Downside is another rough area. So these areas around with the red are kind of the highest level zone. The areas with the kind of orange are the next highest level. Yellow is lower level. So this is the Promenade. This is Prometheus Park. Over here is Hyperion Way and so forth. So we're going to go to defeat the skulls. Let's resize this. And I'm going to select this task. Alright, so we got to go all the way across the city now, which is fine. It's not that far. One of the reasons I don't worry about trying to take the movement powers early is that Atlas Park isn't a very big zone. There's not a lot of vertical relief, meaning you don't have to worry about trying to climb onto rooftops and stuff like that. So you can get pretty much anywhere really easily with just Swift and Hurdle. And so I don't really feel the need to get a movement power this early. I hope people aren't getting driven nuts by all the running around. Oh, I just got a badge. This is an Explorer badge, Hero Core Insider. The Hero Core may be controversial in their methods, but they can have good information for aspiring heroes. So I'm not sure where that was. Let's see. There it is, right there. That's the badge. You see it? So if you're not zoomed in, you will not notice that, right? And then you got to be right on it to see it. They definitely made the Explorer badges hard to see, and sometimes very hard to find. Yeah, I'm not going to go after the Grey Cons, just because I don't want to waste a lot of time here. And is this our mission? Looks like it. So now we're going to go into another private instance mission, and we're going to deal with the skulls. So there are 4 drug stashes to find. So this should be a level 5 mission because we were level 5 when we took the mission, and we're level 5 entering it. So this should be a level 5 single character mission, and it is. Right? You can tell this guy is level 5 minion. I don't know where his friends are. There should be 2 more. Missing a lot. Now, I don't know if you hear that, but there's like a humming sound. That means there's a clue nearby. And there's a level 5 lieutenant. Maybe that was the other guy's partner. So the way these spawns work in missions, most spawns are either 3 minions or 2 minions and a lieutenant. Sometimes you'll get more than that, and if you set your difficulty higher, you will get things like 2 lieutenants and a boss and stuff like that. I hear that hum. I don't know where it is, though. Huh. Oh, there it is. See it glowing? So here's a minion. She's 1 level above me. And there's a lieutenant who's 2 levels above me. Well, he's 1 level above me, but he's +2 to me because he's orange, right? Because he's a lieutenant. Oh, this could be trouble. That's another lieutenant. Okay, time to pop Lucky. And turn this on. And maybe get a health. Okay, we got him. And now we're going to take him out. So, you can take these guys, but you need some inspirations to do it. When you're talking about 2 orange lieutenants. One of the things I didn't talk about, we can talk about now, actually, is rest. Your power, your health and fitness your health and endurance will go up gradually, but if you want them to go up faster, you can click rest, and they'll go up much faster. And they'll just head right up. I'm going to put the rest over here. I don't use it very much. Alright, so that's 1 glowy. So we found a clue. And the clue says the Subverting has been packaged and is ready for distribution. Alright, so these guys are getting ready to really ship it out. So this is a mission that's like a lot of the guys in here are 1 level above me. So that makes it harder, but it also gives you more XP. I don't really need that lucky, but I don't really want more than 2 at a time right now. I like to have some variety of the inspirations. There's another +1 lieutenant. And now we've leveled. So now they're not going to be able to... So now they're not going to be +1 to me, right? They're now white to me instead of yellow. I don't see any more glowies. Alright. One thing I didn't mention, one of the reasons I switched servers is a friend of mine who played City of Heroes with me back in the day and is a role player is talking about possibly playing on this server, and I believe he made up a couple of characters. He hasn't started playing yet, other than maybe the tutorial. If that, I just don't know. But hopefully we'll be able to see some group play in another episode or two, if he's interested in doing that. So that might be fun. Okay, so nobody's attacking me. I'll go ahead and click this glowy. You don't want to be trying to do it while you get attacked, because it'll cancel if you get hit. Oh, there's more guys. Right now, when we walked in, these guys would have all been white cons. But because we leveled, they're now blue. And that should finish him. And notice we critted him too, because he's a lower level than we are, so there's a higher chance to crit. So we've got all but one of the drugs. There's nothing over here. I don't know what that's showing me. Alright. Let's see what we've missed. I hope this isn't one of these missions where the glowy is there and you can't see it, because that used to happen a lot, and then you were basically stuck. Yeah, see, I hear it, but I don't see it unless it's up. Oh, it's up there. Now how the heck am I going to get up there? Oh, here we go. Alright. Good thing I have hurdle. Oops. Because without that, you wouldn't be able to get up that high. Oh, now we're going to have fun trying to get up there again. I suck at this without combat jump. How the heck am I going to... There we go. Oh, I keep missing. I really need combat jump. Alright. Click. Sorry about that, folks. I'm not used to hurdle, and I am used to combat jump, which you can control much better. So level 6, I will be getting combat jump. Alright, so we've now completed that mission. We've confiscated all the Superidine boxes, and now we're going to call up our contact and ask her what she wants us to do next. Just make sure there's nobody around, like aliens or something, but there isn't. So we'll go to our contact, call her up, and she says, "You have done an excellent job. The Skulls distribution network has been smashed. I'll send the Superidine to the authorities right away. I have a new contact for you." So this means we're basically done with her. You see how the progress bar is all the way up. She's now a confidant of ours, but she's not going to have any more missions because she only does levels 1 to 5, and we're now level 6. So we get introduced to a new contact, and our new contact is Vic Johansson in Kings Row. And he is going to give us missions in Kings Row. So we're basically done with Atlas Park now. But of course we want to go see Miss Liberty. No, that's not what I want. Miss Liberty. Who's over here. So we're level 6. Everything in here is a white or lower, because level 6 is the max level of spawns in this zone. And so now we're going to get combat jump, and I think at that point I'm going to stop this episode. But first I want to show you how combat jump works and why I had so much trouble. So here we have hurdle. Okay. Let me get to the street, and I can show you hurdle and how it works. So here's hurdle. Right? You press a space bar, and you go about that far. Right? So we came from the sidewalk. I'll do it again. Right at the sidewalk I hit space bar. We went about 2/3 of the way across the street, right, to this dotted line. Now, with hurdle, if I hit it and I start turning, it doesn't really do anything, right? It doesn't, you can't change direction in midair, right? But with combat jump you can, so I'll show you that as soon as I take it. Combat jump is a very cool power. It's one of my favorites, along with super jump. So our new travel power, train up to the next level. We're going to choose from a pool. We're going to go to the leaping pool, and you can choose jump kick, but we don't need that because we're a martial artist and we've already got a ton of kicks. We could do super jump right now, but I want combat jump for combat. And we will finish. So now we have a new power, combat jump. I'm going to put it over here. It's our movement power. In fact, I'm going to move it there because it's way more important to me than sprint. I don't care about sprint, but combat jump stays on in combat. Alright, so now let's go back to that street. And you're going to see we are so much better at jumping. So let's go back here. And if you remember right, get to the sidewalk here, right? With combat jump off and sprint on, we ran here, jump, and we got about to here, right? Now with combat jump on, we run here, jump, and we can get all the way across the street. So we've increased our jump by quite a bit. And what I love about combat jump is you can steer with it. So we can actually, I mean, literally you can do a 180 and turn around and come back. You can steer any direction you want with it. It's really cool. And super jump works the same way. You just go much higher for much longer. And I also like the little kind of circles that come out from your character. It looks really cool. So I absolutely love combat jumping. One of my favorite powers in the whole game. Alright folks, I think that's enough. We've gained to level 6. We've completed all the missions of our contact. Oh, and by the way, where'd she go? Our contact is gone. No, she's not. She's inactive. You can still call her up, but she doesn't have any tasks for us. There may be a time when she'll have something else for us, but probably not. So these are our active contacts, and these are the ones that are inactive. And then we have our clues here. We don't have any. Souvenirs are for when you complete a story arc. The whole story arc will be listed in here. And then badges are for accomplishments that you get, like, for example, our Explorer badges and so forth. Alright, and with that, I will stop for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it.